Hi, I'm Juliana. I'm from Plantation, Florida, and I'm a regulatory scientist with the St. Johns River Water Management District.
My name is Christopher. I work for a surgical company that provides major medical surgeries to like employers, employees, like across the U.S. for like companies like Target and Delta and stuff like that. So yeah, we help people who can't really afford those surgeries get like the medical help they need and kind of cut out health insurance with like the middleman. I'm from Miami, Florida.
Who do you love that you should tell more often? Why do you love them so much?
I love my mom and my dad. I don't say it enough, probably. We say it a lot, but sometimes it becomes, a habit and you don't always get the full meaning of it. But, I love my mom because I know her whole life was about me. And that kind of selfishness or selflessness is sometimes hard to find, especially in parents, like, that's so important. And, for a little bit, it was just her and I. And she did such an amazing job until my dad came along. My dad is my stepdad, actually. And I love him because he came into our lives and he raised me like I was his own. So yeah, I love them both.
I need to tell my best friends, Jay and Gato, my brothers. They're not my blood brothers, but like they are my brothers. Jay and Gato, they're the best people that I could have asked for in my entire life because they have absolutely zero responsibility to me or absolutely no reason to be as caring and loving for me as they are. I don't really have family, so I have them. Unfortunately, a lot of my family, passed away or not really around, or just don't really have as big a family as other people. So the fact that they cared enough for me to be my brothers and consistently have always been there to pick me up at my lowest lows. I've had some low lows. I love you guys.
What do you think has kept you from saying I love you more often?
So, my mom and we both have very strong personalities. She's Cuban, I'm half Cuban and half other stuff that makes me a little fiery. And so, when I was growing up, we would butt heads a lot. And, of course, Chris was always there to try to, mend the gap between us. My mom and we fight a lot, because we're similar in a lot of ways. But sometimes I get really frustrated when she can't communicate with me because that's just it's a generational thing, like she can't communicate her emotions. And so I don't communicate my emotions because I'm trying to protect myself because it hurts when you're not listened to. And Chris, that's like his wife, and I know he loves me, but that's his forever, so sometimes there's a gap there, and sometimes it's hard to mend that gap because we're both very prideful, but eventually you just kind of have to put it away and remember that like the most important thing that you have is the people that you love. So I've often had to put my feelings aside and just tell my mom that I really love her and my dad that I really love him because that's what matters.
That it never works out for me. Like I guess like a fear of the rejection of it because I'm very much a giver with my love feelings and I've never had it reciprocated the way that I give it. So it makes me a little bit more reserved about it because there's so many times where I'll give myself completely and don't get it back.
Are you willing to look into the camera and say I love you right now and tell them why they mean so much to you?
Jay, Gato, I love you guys. You deserve to hear it because of the pure hearts and souls that you guys are. You guys have whatever you may have in your life, but it doesn't stop you from the ability to care and love for me. And I've don't think I can be grateful or thankful for that. Appreciate that. I don't know if I'll ever be able to reciprocate that, but I'll try my life.
Mom, Dad, I love you so much, and you deserve to hear that because you are the best parents that I could have asked for. Mom, thank you for always putting me first, even when I was a brat or when I didn't listen or when I thought I knew everything about the world when I am still a baby, in your eyes especially. Dad, thank you for always being so compassionate and showing me what it's like to be an empathetic person. And for just showing me that you don't have to be blood to love someone.
Absolutely.
What could you do differently to show love now that you've had this opportunity?
I think I just need to hold more space for them, because I've been an adult for a little bit now. I moved out really early because we used to fight so much. And, I kind of always associated myself as not really part of a family, kind of empathize with you there. But that's not true because I have some of the best family that like a person could ask for. And I know that they have their flaws, and I want to continue working with my mom to come to a safe middle place, where I don't feel like my boundaries are being, trampled, but where she feels like she has a place in my life. And, my dad, I just want him to know that, like, I'll always be his daughter, no matter what. Even when Mom and I fight and I disappear for a little while, like, I don't want to do that anymore. I want to be around.
You should ask him to adopt you.
I thought about that. I thought about changing my name. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a little jaded right now, so it's like I really want to like try and protect myself. So maybe push myself to not be so, like I'm trying to put up barriers and walls, so maybe not let myself do that.
Maybe not with the people you love.
Christopher and Juliana are really great people, and funny too. You didn't get to see that much on camera, but they really are. They're awesome. As you could tell, they're both very passionate, and they both have encountered setbacks and disappointments in life. Many people have, of course, but I really appreciate how open and vulnerable both Christopher and Juliana chose to be for this interview. More people need to understand that they're very much like millions of others, silently suffering, wondering if anyone understands, and trying to hold it together. This channel is chock full of videos of people who chose to be open and chose to be vulnerable. What you see here is real life. Just because a person smiles and laughs and can enjoy themselves doesn't mean that there's no fear or pain. Amazing individuals like Christopher and Juliana are proof of that. If you're watching this and you identified with Christopher or Juliana, you can thank them for choosing to be authentic. They have great jobs and do their part in society. They're normal people, just like you. No one is perfect and no one needs to be. I guess what I'm saying is that whoever you are and whatever you're going through, you are not the first. You are not alone, and you will not be the last. For what it's worth, take solace in the fact that people just like you are experiencing many of the same setbacks, fears, and pain that you have, and it's more common than you may think. Don't give up. Be open about your pain and your fears. Treat others with respect, and you will find that people like you will seemingly materialize and reveal their humanity as you have. You are all worthy of love and acceptance, happiness and peace. Live your life, but give a little more. Say what you feel a little more, and show a little empathy and grace, even when others are not so kind. You have no idea what they might be going through either. Christopher and Juliana, your story was impactful, and I want to say that you made me happy just talking to you. One common theme that ties both of your stories together is the encouraging fact that your family consists of those who love you and are there for you regardless of blood relation. Those who show up, care for you, lift you up when you are down, and walk next to you in this journey we call life. You deserve the best that life has to offer. The challenges you've encountered are part of life, part of your story. Use those experiences to build on top of. If you've been hurt, choose to be vulnerable with someone else. Don't ever close the door on hope or happiness. You deserve that, and I'm grateful to you for showing the whole world what it looks like to just be human, winning some and losing some, showing up and being real. You're an inspiration to me, and now you'll be an inspiration to more people than you may ever know. Thank you. To our viewers, thank you for watching. Your viewership is important to the success of this channel, so if you enjoyed Christopher and Juliana's interview, give this video a thumbs up and share the love in the comments below. They deserve to be acknowledged and uplifted, just because. You can follow the Shared Heart Experiment on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and Twitter to stay up to date on the newest episodes. Feel free to check out any of my other videos where I walk up to random strangers in public places and ask them intimate questions about their lives. Consider supporting the channel by clicking the link in the description below. There you can shop at my online apparel store, StylylifeDesigns.com. You'll find t-shirts, hats, and hoodies with positive and uplifting themes to complement your lifestyle. When you shop, know that a portion of the proceeds from anything you buy will help contribute to the creation of more positive content just like this. Real people, real life, and real love. Until next time, I've been Kevin with the Shared Heart Experiment. Be good to each other. Thanks for watching.